Someone please tell me why all my library holds always come in at the exact same time. Please make it make sense. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the channel. If you're new here, my name's Zoe and I'm so happy that you clicked on this video. So I just noticed that I have so many library books right now between physical books and Libby, and actually I just got a call that another book is ready on hold at my library right now. So I just wanted to do a library book haul because I have an unreal amount of books sitting here right now, and it's actually kind of an issue because I'm in a bit of a reading slump right now and I have like 10 or more books sitting here that are due by the end of the month. So that's a bit of an issue because I don't know how I'm going to read them all in time, and most of them cannot be renewed. So looks like we're going to be doing a little readathon soon to try to get these all read, because I'm the type of person that likes to read the books that I check out. I don't like returning them without reading them. So why do they all come in at the same time? I just don't understand. I also didn't realize how many books I had on hold. But anyway, let's just do a haul talking about all the books that I have from the library right now. I'm so excited to talk about them. Let's do it. If you can't tell, I have a lot of energy right now. I don't know why. I'm just very hyper, and it's gonna fuel me through the video. Let's go. So the first books, which actually are like the most recent ones I got, are Defy the Night and Defend the Dawn by Brigid Kemmerer. These were recommended to me by my friend Bethany through our friend Allie, who loves this author. It's like one of her favorite authors, and she got Bethany to read these books, and then Bethany in turn got me to read them. I don't know anything about them other than that they are YA fantasy. They take place more in like, okay, this reflection is not cute. They're more like the type of fantasy with like castles and, you know, royalty instead of like fae and stuff, which is definitely something I'm more interested in as far as fantasy goes, because I am a baby fantasy reader. I'm just starting to get into it, and this is more my type of thing right now. So I'm very excited to read these. They have gorgeous, gorgeous covers, and I've heard so many good things about them that I'm ready to dive in. Then I have a book that I've had on hold forever. And see, the reason I want to read these books before I return them is because they've been on hold for so long that I cannot fathom returning them without reading them first. So we have The Bodyguard by Catherine Center. I've heard nothing but good things about this book. It is an adult closed-door romance. It's a bodyguard romance, obviously, but the girl is the bodyguard and the guy is a celebrity or whatever he is. I actually don't know, but I've heard it's super cute. I love a good closed-door romance, and I love bodyguard romances, so looking forward to this one. It's also very short, so I think I should be able to fly through it. The next book we have is The Reunion by Kayla Olson. This was a book of the month book in January, and I really wanted it, but I didn't get it, so I put it on hold immediately at the library. I do believe that this is also closed door, and I don't know much about it. Okay, yeah, so they're like TV stars, so I think that's gonna be really fun. I think it's called The Reunion. I think they like knew each other, and then it's like a second chance romance type thing, but honestly, I could be 100% wrong right now and making this up. I don't know, but we'll find out together, I guess, because I might make a reading vlog of reading like the romances that I have, because I think that'll be fun, but who knows if it'll ever see the light of day, because every time I make a vlog, I feel like it is the most boring thing ever. But anyway, continuing on, really excited about this. It sounds super cute. Next, we have a book that was on my March TBR, and it is A Flicker in the Dark by Stacey Willingham. It's an adult thriller mystery. It's about this girl whose dad goes to prison because all these teenage girls are being murdered, and he is the one found guilty, and then years later when she's grown up, the murders are happening again, and so she decides to get down to the bottom of it, see who the real murderer is. It sounds amazing. It has great reviews on Goodreads. I've heard amazing things about it, and I haven't read a mystery thriller book in quite some time, so I'm excited to get back into it. Then we have Ghosts by Dolly Alderton. This is the person who wrote Everything I Know About Love, which has become a TV show too. So definitely love that book. It's a really, really great one. And when I heard that she had a fiction book, I knew I wanted to read it. It sounds like it's sort of a romance, sort of fiction. It sounds very similar to like what her life was like in Everything I Know About Love, but I actually don't know too much about it. But yeah, I think it's like women's fiction, and it sounds fun. I like the title, the cover's cute, it's very aesthetic, and I am excited to read it. I am really just speeding through these, aren't I? But we love that because I tend to ramble and draw out these videos forever, so I think it's good that I'm getting through them. Next we have Black Cake by Charmaine Wilkerson. I don't know much about this, but I've heard incredible things about it. It's been recommended to me by many people, and I am really excited for it. I love the cover. I think it's gorgeous. And it's definitely something that sounds like it's outside of my comfort zone, but I think I'm gonna enjoy it anyway, and I'm excited to find out. Then the book that I just got a call about being on hold, I'm so excited. It's How to Sell a Haunted House by Grady Hendrix. I love Grady Hendrix. I'm such a big fan of his books, and I've been waiting to read this one for a while. I wanted to buy it, but I need to stop spending money on books, so I decided the library would suffice, and I've been waiting on it, and it's finally ready. I can't wait to go pick it up and read it. I'm so excited. It's obviously a horror book. Don't know much about it other than that there's a haunted house involved, and I'm super intrigued by it, super ready to read it, very excited that it's finally ready. Now on to my Libby books that I have. There are definitely less books on here than I have physically, but I still want to read all of them equally as much because, again, I've waited so long for them. So to start off, we have Maybe Someday and Maybe Now by Colleen Hoover. The other book, Maybe Later, I think, is not ready yet, but those two are, and they're both due in 10 days. So we're gonna have to read those quickly, but I'm excited because I know there's music involved in these, and I am a sucker for books that involve music, and I'm trying to work my way through Colleen Hoover's backlist. So I'm really, really excited for those. I don't know much about them, but I've heard the first book is good and then the other two are like not as good. But I'm excited to get my own opinion, find out how I feel about them. I'm ready for it. And then I have Burn Down, Rise Up by Vincent Torrado. This book is a YA horror book, I guess. I think it's horror. I've heard it's very similar to like Stranger Things. It's like during a zombie apocalypse or something. Maybe it's not zombies. I am just all over the place right now, aren't I? It's about this girl who has to like fight these monsters, I think in New York City or something. And I started it a while ago. I liked it a lot, but then I put it down and now it's almost due. So I need to start it again. But this actually, so bad. This was an arc that I had. I got it last year and I never read it. So now I'm trying to read it so that I can review it and bring my NetGalley score up. So that's why I have that one. And then I have the audiobook for We Begin at the End by Chris Whitaker. Yeah, Chris Whitaker. I actually own this book, but I've been waiting on the audiobook to read with it because some books you just want to listen to the audiobook at the same time, and this is one of those. And I'm really excited to read it because it gets really good reviews, sounds very interesting. It's a historical fiction. I think there's like some crime in there or something. I don't know much about it, but I'm very excited to read it. And then the last one that I have, which I'm actually not sure if I'm going to read this one, it's Eating Animals by Jonathan Safran Foer. I don't really know if I want to read this one or not. I've just been told that I should, and I've seen a lot of people that I'm friends with on Goodreads that gave it pretty good reviews. I am actually a vegan. I've been a vegetarian my entire life, and I became a vegan about 5 years ago. So the point of the book is like to show you how the meat industry works and like how animals are treated and how meat is made. So I think the point of the book is to get people to become vegetarian, which is like obviously not a problem for me, but I just am always trying to learn more about the abuse of animals and how the meat industry works and stuff. So I am a little bit intrigued by it, and I think I might read it if I have time. But if it gets returned, it gets returned, whatever. I'm not like super concerned about that one, but we'll see what happens. But I'm definitely not trying to like shove that down anybody's throat. If you eat meat, that's totally fine. It's just a personal choice. I don't want to be that person. So I'm definitely not telling you to stop eating meat or anything. It's just I wanted to read the book because I've been told to and it sounds interesting to me. Anyway, so those are all the books that I have from the library right now. I don't actually know how many that was, but I think it was more than 10. So I better get reading because I have like 15 days for the majority of the books. So yeah, I hope that these books can bring me out of my reading slump because I do plan to read all of them, or at least the majority of them. And again, I might make a reading vlog. We'll see what happens. Let me know if that's something you would be interested in because I feel like I'm just the worst at vlogging, but I do want to start making them because I'm tired of just doing sit down videos. But yeah, If you've read any of these and have any opinions, I would love to hear them. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. That always helps. And as always, my socials will be linked below if you want to be friends on Goodreads or Instagram. And yeah, that was the video. I hope you enjoyed my haul, and I will see you in the next one.